Welcome back, man. Let's go 10 on 9. I'm gonna be real, I had no idea that Yoel was fighting this past weekend. But this can be a tribute to Yoel, I guess, because this is one of the most realistic. I know the term sim is being used a lot. I guess you could say it's the most sim-like Yoel Romero player I've played this season. And yeah, it was very interesting, man. So let's break it down. Alright. So, off the gate, I didn't know, what type of approach this Yoel would have had. I know I rarely see people use Yoel Romero. And, I was kind of just thrilled to be facing somebody who uses character, because you have to play. That one thing's for sure, you have to play a certain way when you're using Yoel Romero if you want to have, long-term success. Figure though, somebody using Yoel, um, they know how he fights in real life. I mean, they're not necessarily just gonna be able to come in there and just go balls to the wall crazy. They gotta have a smart approach. And one thing I'm saying, I'm like, okay, this is what. Oof, that was a nice duck. I'm like, okay, I can see right off the bat at the less than 2 minutes in that okay, he's gonna actually have a realistic approach with how he uses this fighter. So me being out of Adesanya, I'm like, okay. Look, you see, look, I say, I gotta style. I gotta show him that I know how to, style. If you just want to be stagnant, but man, I'll say he kind of mesmerized me with just, how patient and disciplined he was in this fight. So maintaining, center of the octagon, which I believe is, a smart approach against somebody like Yoel. You want them to, be forced to stay back. And he, ooh, nice. Sometimes those jabs to the body are a lot more effective than you might think, front kick, I double up on it. And I'm already knowing that he's gonna come out with some crazy tricks, flying knee. I was anticipating it sooner or later. Just lucky he didn't catch me with it flush. Good, we see we're getting reactions out of him. And instead of using the regular leg kicks, I switched to the obliques, because as you can see, his timing on the leg kicks is smart too. Very smart. Stuff that you wouldn't really notice unless you're in there with your opponent. But my reason for throwing the obliques as my main leg attacks is because he's checking the leg kicks. He's on point with his checks, and I noticed that early on. He checked, I think, I want to say 2 or 3 of my leg kicks in this round alone. As you can see, my left leg is slightly lower than my right. So I had to be mindful of that. Good round though. Good round.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Breathe for me. Let's slow that heart rate down. Breathe. Relax. Okay, listen. You're not tired. I know you've got more in you than... All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily.
Alright, here we go. Second round. Comes out the leg attack here on it. So I'm like, okay, you might, wanna move forward now. So I hit him with the question mark kick. And in fights like these, I feel like I can really sit on a lot of my strikes. Nice, I check his leg kick right there. Go back to the oblique. Boom. Mm. And I might be tripping, because I know it's 2 different types of kicks in Mm. Ooh, nice counter. You know, they said obliques, and I don't know whether that's when you use your rear leg or lead leg or whether it matters at all. But hey, if I'm wrong, just let me know in the comments. You know what the lead, side kick to the leg is right there. Is that considered an oblique, or because I know the game has it labeled under something. Uh, I think something else. So I don't know, but you notice right now he's throwing a lot more combos, and this is what I ideally want. I want him to show more of his hand. Mm. Well timed. Flying knee right there. Ooh, I hit him with the head kick, but Yoel has a neck of metal, so that don't even phase him. And the use of his block, I feel like that. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like everything about how he's approaching this is real, realistic to Yoel. Boom, and I rock him right there with a front kick. Nice, and we on the leg. We on the leg attack. Mm. You see how I was being aggressive, but not crazy aggressive. I feel like this is the aggression that you have to have with Adesanya. He's never wild with his approach. Question mark kick again. Wasn't going for it, but he knows exactly what he wants to do. And that. Oh, that front kick, sitting down. Oh man, you can get right back up. There's no need for us to be on the ground. I don't know how that switch kick didn't land, but yeah, you know exactly what you want to do in these situations. There's nothing wild about my approach. I'm using obliques. Oh, and he hits me. Yeah, when you're going against Yoel, you do in for at least one of them wild overhands, man. Even when they fought in real life, he had to eat one of them to really wake his game up. And came at the end of the round, but all in all, another solid round.
Alright, listen, man, sit down. You're okay. All right, next round is now underway. Previous round, not necessarily a tough act to follow. Pretty good.
Here we go. In the last round. So, still, consistent with the leg attack. You can see my legs are, not damaged, significantly, but they are, noticeably lower than the rest of my body. Pulling out the elbows. And that block is, man, like goddamn Thor's shield, man. Just when I catch him mid jump for that flying knee and get the rock. And now, look, this is another moment where, look at that. That was clean, man. Clean! Oh my god! That front kick has been my bread and butter this whole fight. I mean, it gives me a bow right there. Nice to know, even he can appreciate that. The timing on that was impeccable. Nice uppercut. And this, now starting to put it all together. Leg kick. Still not getting crazy. I tried to go for the flying knee. Caught him with the uppercut. Set him down. And you just can't, bro. That bad. Yeah, well, I don't know what his chin stat is or his toughness and recovery, but I know it has to be, the highest of the middleweights for sure, because you just cannot finish this man. I mean, you're going to put yourself in a very vulnerable spot trying to, go for the finish against Yoel in this game. So I wouldn't even recommend, trying to blow yourself out doing that, because it's so likely to not work in your favor. But to start around, I was like, you know what? He's being, passive most of this fight. I'm gonna make him, work now. If he wants to get up, he's gonna have to fight to get up. And he's showing that he wants to get up. I'm giving him chances, but I'm not gonna just forcefully stand up. You know, I know the threat that Yoel poses. He can end the fight in any, second of the fight. All it takes is one shot, one well-timed flying knee, and it could be over. So I make him, get it, find his way back up. So 20 seconds left, just working the legs. Still, still making that an approach that I'm consistent with, and I was very happy. Oh, get it, go, kill shot. 10 seconds left. Uh, and I had to let him know, man, like, big respect, because despite how, some people might feel, whether, he wasn't really aggressive or not, this is Yoel. This is how Yoel fights. I wasn't even aware that he was fighting this weekend, y'all. But he literally had the same exact approach. There's nothing, you're not going to get too much out of Yoel. He's just, he's going to try to find something that works, but for the most part, he's not going to try to put himself, out of position to get anything. And I think this dude implemented Yoel's style pretty much, accurate, man. And this is not to discredit the work of my Izzy, because he came out there and, he did what he needed to do. Yeah, as you can see, I don't know why they didn't wrap the belt around my waist. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's because it was only a 3-round fight, so I guess. But yeah, man, this is a clean fight in my opinion, man. I rarely go against Yoel Romero, so to see somebody use him realistic, so that's he got my respect, man. Solid fight. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think of Yoel's fight too. But I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.